I love that. Well, the gist of my podcast is this question. Have you ever witnessed or experienced something that was magical or miraculous in your life? Something that maybe helped you to see the world in a different way, helped you to understand that there was more going on in this reality behind the scenes than we actually understand, something that changed your life. I'd love to hear whatever you have to tell me.
Hey, well, what I have to tell you, I'm gonna be a little uh nonconformist here. I mean, it's like it's every moment, you know. I mean, it's every moment. There wasn't one event. I can't say that. I would say that the mystical experience, the near-death experience, the feeling da 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 da, I haven't really had those. But the fact what I have had is every moment feeling this incredible in fact, you said something before that made me think of this. But when I was just starting in spirituality, I had this experience of feeling that when you walk into a room that has a lot of people in it, like a party, say, you feel energy that's more than the energy that is apparent there. You feel more, okay? And as soon as you feel more, that Pandora's box opens, that it's all a possibility, you know, from the you know, from the rising of Christ to the crucifixion to Buddha, you know, stories and Muhammad stories, they're all possible. The whole thing, anything that we read near death, the Red Sea parting, any of it is a possibility. As soon as we think that there is more than what than what is apparent on the physical plane, then the whole game is that anything is opened. Everything is open for any possibility. That to me is the magic. The magic to me is each moment. It's the but to this question, I wanted to give you a word. I wanted to give you a one-word answer. And I'm sure it's a word that you're familiar with. And the word is grace. Okay? That is when you're talking the magic, you're talking grace. And so it said that the grace is made up of 25% from us, but we have to give 100% of our 25%, 25% from guru, which could be inner self, and 50% from God. That's the grace. Is that grace is that power, that energy that things just are, that they just appear, that things just happen. And that is the miracle that you think of something and then think of somebody and then they call you, or that you want a food and then it appears, or that you're looking for a solution and then it comes. And it's in each moment. It's moment to moment. It's not based on events. To me, it's not based on years. It's the minutes.
And it's actually a really gorgeous thought for me because I do love science so very much. I think I read an article once where they said, even inside a second, by the way that we measure time. So even inside a second of time is infinity. And that, we use these delineations of hour, minute, day to, maybe get to the airplane on time or arrive at someone's dinner party on time. We need that so that we are showing up at the correct time. But really, it's an illusion how we've split all this up, how we split time up, and that within each moment, it's so beautiful. It's infinity is there because there's every possibility, and I think that's what I love about the breathing in the breath, because it slows me down so that I can become more in touch, more in tune with the possibilities in every moment.
Beautiful. Yeah, I think if I think the numbers that the colors vibrate at millions of times per second. And I thought about that. The difference between red and blue is that one vibrates at 400 million times per second, and the other one, or in a tenth of a second. I don't remember, but it's a phenomenal number. And then blue is maybe like 7 million times in a second. That's the difference between red and blue. And uh, when we live on that level, and that's a level that you're talking about here also, that I'm talking about and you're talking about with the breath, when you live on that level, then everything, what magical moments and what miracles do you experience? You experience them every moment of every day. That the water works, that Zoom works, that we found each other, that your calendar is the same as my calendar, and that the internet lets us connect. I mean, the whole darn thing is a miracle every day, as far as I'm concerned.